brace yourselves. You got all day to be evil. You don't want to peak too soon. Give the old man a kiss goodbye.
Did you brush?
Front and back.
Oh, honey, you're going to have to move my car because I'm blocking you.
Why don't you just park on your side of the driveway?
Bikes.
I'll leave these in your car.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Mom?
Yeah?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you think I have girls' hands?
What?
Jason Loomis says I have hands like his sister, only smaller.
That is ridiculous. Look at these hands. They're strong, well-defined. With these hands, you could be a painter, a surgeon, a concert pianist, a football player, karate champ, lumberjack, test pilot, construction worker. Brad, Mark, Buzz is here. Move it. Up. Up, kiss. Come on. Bye. Kiss. Bye.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Have a good day. Love you too. Tim, you still here?
Oh, yeah. How long has the oil light been on, Jill?
Oil light.
The oil light. Next to the speedometer, a little red light with an oil can on it.
Oh, that thing. I don't know, 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days? It's a warning light. Didn't it occur to you there might be a little problem?
I thought if there was a problem with the car that the light would get brighter or there would be a buzzer.
A buzzer? It's a car, not a game show.
Tim, the car is running fine.
It used to be running fine. Inside of a car is an internal combustion engine composed of many precision parts running at a high RPM. High RPM produces friction. Friction produces heat. Heat is dissipated by lubrication. Oil. When the car doesn't get the oil that it needs, it tends to seize up into a rock.
Are you saying the car's not running?
We now own a 4,000-pound four-door Boulder.
You mean I can't drive it?
Not unless you're Wilma Flintstone.
Okay, Tim. I cut the molding to the proper length, and by using our miter box here...
It's no good.
Well, it's a very good cut, Tim.
I'm not talking about the cut or the miter. Something's bugging me, man. I gotta get off my chest. We don't normally do this, but I want to talk to you all about respect. Respect for the machines that power our lives. Yeah. I know this guy that found out his wife has been driving the car for 3 days with the oil light on.
Wow, so typical.
No respect. None. My wife, not my wife, this guy's wife, didn't even think about that engine.
I hear you, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
My wife's the same way.
Really? Come on down here. Get this guy down here. Come on.
Nice to meet you. Love your show.
Thanks. What's your name?
Jim. My friends call me Jimbo.
I'm Tim. You can call me Timbo. So, what's on your mind, Jimbo?
Well, Timbo, I work construction. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. Let me sit down here for a minute. Here, grab a stool here. Plant it and tell me what's on your mind here, buddy.
But I'm really into woodworking.
Great.
I do a lot of carving, and I just bought myself a serious set of chisels.
Probably like the Binford 600 series. You used them last week, Al.
Anyway, the other day, I come home, and there's my wife out in the garage.
Where she doesn't belong.
And she's prying the lid off a gallon can of paint with my 3/8" Q-tips.
Oh, jeez. And they wonder why we die first.
Can I say something, Tim?
Shop floor's open, buddy.
Pardon me.
Oh, heck, we hooked a big one.
Excuse me. Name's Kyle.
Hi, Kyle, Timbo, Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, sit down. What's on your mind?
Well, Tim, I enjoy gardening. I like to grow my own vegetables.
Can't be all vegetables, man. Looks like you socked a couple dozen donuts away or something.
You know it, Tim. Love my donuts. Anyway, my wife uses my good gardening tools, and she leaves them in the yard. Tim, every tool I own has suffered some degree of rust damage.
If your wife was here right now, what would you say to her?
I don't know. I'd probably say, Ginger, when you don't respect my tools, you don't respect me. So stop it.
I wish I could say something like that to my wife. She's got 100 bottles in the shower. You know, conditioners and shampoos and rinses. What does she need all that stuff for?
Yeah.
That's nothing. My wife,
Ginger.
my wife has these 2 3/4-inch press-on nails. Well, I'm at home watching Circus of the Stars, and I hear this tapping. I look over at the wife. She's tapping with her fingernail on the front of her teeth. Drives me nuts.
You think that's bad? My wife does a thing in the shower.
Wait, I top you both. My wife drools in her sleep. Oh, disgusting. And I'm not talking about a little puddle. I'm talking about hook up the hose, let's water the lawn. Man, the lifeboat, she's drooling. Get in that. Where's she drooling? She's drooling. Drooling down the river. Drooling down the river.
Tim,
Drooling. What is it, Al? Come on, join it. Drooling.
we only have a few minutes left, Tim.
Well, we're having an important discussion here.
About drool, Tim?
Wouldn't expect you to understand. You're not married. Well, enough about your love life, Al. Let's get some work. You guys want to help me out?
Great. Sure.
All right.
I want to watch that show.
Okay.
I hear this tapping. I look over at the
Who's
wife.
that guy?
I don't know. Do you have the right channel?
On the front of her
Here,
teeth.
give me the thing.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh. Well, what is he up to now?
Wait. I guess you both be. My wife drools in her sleep. Look up, hose.
Boys, I think you should go upstairs and play.
We want to watch that show.
I said out.
It's like,
Tim?
I know what you're going to say. I've already decided I'm not going to say another word about the oil light. You made a mistake. Anybody can make a mistake, and I forgive you.
She's drooling. She's drooling. She's drooling down the river.
You saw the show, huh?
Tim, how could you do that?
You and I joke about it all the time. We laugh about
you
your drool.
and I joke about it all the time. In the privacy of our bedroom, not on television. You have rocks in your head, don't you think?
Let's talk about it. Didn't think for a minute. Who drove around for 2 days with the oil light on?
Wait, I thought you said you weren't going to bring up the oil light.
With all those rocks in my head, sometimes I don't know what I'm saying.
Look, my mistake involved a car. Your mistake involved a human being, me. There's a big difference here. Of course, I don't expect you to understand that since you're completely insensitive.
Insensitive.
You didn't even think about how I would feel.
You didn't tell him everything.
Everything?
You know when you roll on your side, you gurgle?
What, are you saving that for the Christmas special?
No.
Mommy, I'm worried.
About what, honey?
If you drool and sleep on your back, won't you drown?
No, honey. Thank you for your concern. Eat a carrot.
It's all over school about what Jason Loomis said about your girl hands. Oh, no. But I stood up for you.
Good for you, Brad.
And I got you a little something to make you feel better. What is it? Passion pink fingernail polish.
Brad Taylor!
Hi. What are you doing? I was thinking about what you said in the garage about that drool thing, and you were right. I overstepped my bounds, and I was really insensitive. You notice I paused there, in case you want to say I forgive you, Tim. It would fit right here. Or not. Come on, Jill. Are you ever going to talk to me again?
I just want to know one thing. What does my drooling have to do with home improvement?
Well, no one likes to live in a damp house. Wrong answer.
What does my drooling have to do with home improvement?
Nothing.
So, you just got up and said, oh, what a beautiful morning. I think I'll humiliate my wife today.
I was just telling stories on the show with these guys. I brought up the oil light, and we seized the motor.
Wait a minute. You told them about the oil light?
Uh-oh.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Why did you go on TV and humiliate me?
I don't know.
I got a good idea. Why don't you just change the name of your show from Tool Time to My Stupid Wife?
Hi, Wilson.
Hi-ho, Tim. Another glorious autumn afternoon.
Well, it sure is. And you're burning leaves.
Occasionally, I like to throw a handful on the old barbecue and just sniff. Try to remember the old days.
I got a little problem. Can I ask a question, Wilson?
Ball is in your court, Tim. Well away.
I said something real stupid and embarrassed Jill on my TV show.
Why did you do that, Tim?
I don't know. I was talking to the other guys, and we were sharing silly stories about our wives. And I had a great one about Jill, and it just came out.
Well, Tim, it sounds to me like you're a victim of the hierarchical structure of male conversation.
Hierarchical. How do you spell that?
Let's just say one-upmanship. See, Tim, men's relationships are based on status and power. Men feel compelled to outdo each other. If one man tells a story about his wife, the next man feels he's got to tell an even better story.
That was exactly what happened. I got caught up in that hierarchical thing.
Happens all the time, Tim.
Well, I don't want it to happen. How do you make it stop?
Well, Tim, men have to learn to compete less and listen more. We have to learn to start sharing our feelings.
Yeah! Thank you all. Thank you. A lot of people have said to me, I saw the show the other day with all the guy talk. What was that all about? Well, mostly it was about getting in trouble with our wives.
No kidding. Ginger's living with her mother.
Well, on today's show, we're going to see if we can straighten things out. Al, I got a seat for you.
No, thank you, Tim.
Well, tool time is more than just home improvement. It's male improvement. And an improved male is more sensitive to his wife. How do we get sensitive? By digging deep down in our emotions and sharing our feelings with others. You guys up to it?
I thought we were going to get to use the tools.
Not today, Jimbo. What are you feeling?
Well, I guess I'm feeling confused. I was looking forward to using the tools.
Any other feelings?
I'm feeling hungry.
Hey, good. That's just a good feeling there, Kyle. How about you? What are you feeling?
I was feeling fine until Jimbo here said he was feeling hungry. Now I'm feeling hungry. And that makes me mad.
Why is that?
Because I want a big old piece of pork. And my doctor said it's too fatty. What the hell did I have that bypass for anyway?
Hey, settle down, man.
I want some pork, damn it!
All right. let's steer clear of the meat products for a minute. Let's talk about real emotion. Crying. When was the last time you cried? Jim?
You mean cried, or cried because something heavy fell on you? Once I dropped a spinet piano on my foot.
No. I need an emotional experience, a deep one that we can share with all of us.
Well, now that I think of it, there was one time when I almost cried.
Let it go, man.
It was 1968. The Tigers won the World Series.
Oh, man!
It's like 6 home runs.
Yeah, I was gonna miss that.
Whoa, talk about emotions. Let's talk about emotions. 84, they took the Padres. Remember that?
No comparison. I'm talking 68 when baseball was baseball.
You got that right, man. Tiger Stadium used to serve up a great pork sausage.
Yes.
I tell you, now you go out there for $1.85. What do you get?
I know what you're talking.
A hot dog. 2 bites and it's gone, huh? I mean, you gotta burp to find out what it tastes like.
Oh, good night, nurse. I'm spent. Oh.
Tim?
You want to get back to work?
No, Tim. I was thinking about what you said the other day. About how I wouldn't understand what you were talking about until I was married.
So?
Made me feel like I was desperate, like I would never be able to find someone who'd marry me.
That's not what I meant.
Well, I just wanted you to know that it really hurt me.
Hey, Al just shared a feeling. That's all. Why don't we get to that circular saw now? That's what we ought to do.
I mean, well, you have a wife and a family. You have no idea what it's like coming home to an empty one-bedroom apartment every night.
You got a great-looking apartment. I've been there. It's nice.
Well, I just think you wouldn't kid me so much if you knew, well, just how very, very lonely I am.
I'm going back to my seat.
Hey, buddy. It's male improvement. And the improved male is sensitive to his wife's needs. And how do we get sensitive? By reaching down deep, getting in touch with our emotions, and sharing our feelings with others. Mechanic triumphs.
Dad did an awesome job, didn't he, Mom?
Yeah, he really did. Boys, why don't you go wash up before dinner?
Okay.
Okay? So you, put a lot of work into that car.
Not really. Just had to remove the damaged short block, get all the damaged parts out, got a new short block, had it milled and bored for me. New piston rings, connecting rods, main bearings, oil pump, fuel pump, water pump, upper motor, polish and port the heads. New conductor valve, rewired it, add a little more power, but that's about it, hon.
I didn't realize that little oil light could be such a big problem.
It's just a car, honey. It's not a human being. It's not like the human being I love more than anything else in the world. You know why I like tools? Because they fix things. You tear down a motor, see the problem, it's right there, boom, it's fixed. I wish I could fix things between us that easily.
Is that an apology?
I don't think I can apologize enough for the things I do. All I can offer is a lifetime groveling at your feet.
That'd be a start. I promise in the future I will always put oil in the car.
And I'll say nice things about your hair.
While groveling.
You bet. I'm prepared to offer cash gifts.
Tim?
So?
So,
Yeah, it's a nice looking shirt. Is it brand new?
no, it's an old one.
Well, it looks really good on you.
Thanks.
Hey, maybe some girl will see you in that shirt and want to marry you.
Thanks, Tim. I appreciate that.